Meira Omar, a sensation. Hello, Meira.
Hello.
Good to see you. I'm so happy to see that you're at last participating in Mello because I know that you have submitted before. How do you feel that you made it finally?
It feels like that in itself feels like a win for me. I've always wanted to do Mello. I've loved it since childhood, and it's such an amazing stage where you get to showcase a lot of different things. It's obviously about the songs and the singing, but it's also the dancing, the show, like all things that I love and hold so dearly. So I've always felt like this is the right platform for me. Just let me in. Let me show you.
Of course. So you have Middle Eastern influences in the song and the choreography. You have included Darian Hindi, if I'm saying it correctly. What was the thinking behind the song?
Um, I wanted to create a song that felt very much me. I am a very multicultural. I have a multicultural background. My father is from Afghanistan. My mother is from Russia. We came to Sweden when I was very young. So I feel like I'm a mix of all these different things. And there are so many people like me in Sweden and all over Europe. So I really wanted a song that was like a classic song, a love song, one you could dance to, but one where you also would feel included. So I just felt like I wanted to bring something more than just the classics and create a space for everyone to dance and feel like they're welcome. So it was just important to do more.
We see all that in the staging and especially in the choreography because the choreography, everyone wants to learn how you do this hush hush thing.
Yeah.
Tell me more. Who did you collaborate with to create this?
So the amazing creators behind the stage choreography is Zain and Keisha at the SVT team, but we had a lot of different meetings, and so it was very important to them to honor my vision and where I'm from, because obviously we're mixing in different cultures in this. So we had a meeting. I showed them a lot of different influences. I showed them a lot of different videos and just what I wanted to reach and create. And I felt like they understood immediately. They really got my vision, and ultimately they created something that felt very much me. So it has influences from Middle East, but it's also very Western in a way. It's also very international, global, and still feels mellow in a lot of different ways. So I feel like they really mixed all of those elements together.
Yeah, it doesn't differentiate from Mello. It's still so pop, but also has your own style, you know?
Exactly.
I know that you've worked in Bollywood as a dancer for many years, and also you've done acting school in India. How has this influenced you as an artist? And now I'm seeing this Meira participate in Mello.
Oh, I mean, for me, I think I was born an entertainer from the very get go. From before I could speak, I was dancing and performing for my parents. So I always wanted to do that, and I've never seen myself as like, oh, I'm just a singer or I'm just a dancer or I'm just an actress. I always wanted to do all things, and Bollywood is one of the few industries where the movies you get to do all of that. They're more like musicals than they are actually just acting films. So I grew up watching those films and always wanted to work there just so I could showcase all of my different talents. So I think that obviously influenced who I am, my artistry, the fact that I want to showcase a lot of different elements. And I'm so happy for those years. It was tough. I was really a struggling artist over there. There were times where I couldn't afford to eat. I would go for auditions like 8, 10 a day. And you hear no so many times. I would get rejected more in a day than I think a lot of people are rejected in a lifetime. So it built a lot of strength within me, and just a lot of like it made me really humble. I think life in India humbled me a lot, and if it wasn't for those 5 years, I don't think I would be able to stand on the Mello stage, because it's a scary place to be at. You have to have the strength both mentally and like physically, and a lot of people will have their opinions and they will tell you that they don't like you or they love you, so you need just the strength to be able to do all of that. And I'm glad for all my years in India because it shaped me.
That's great to hear that this has shaped you, and now you're here and you're doing this amazing song, Hush Hush. and we can't wait to see you qualify maybe to the final.
I hope so. I really, really hope so.
I'm gonna say one thing. Love is blind.
Yeah.
Uh, you became more well known through this platform, and now you've landed onto the Melodifestivalen stage. Um, how has it helped you be handling all the cameras and things now that you're on stage in Melodifestivalen?
Ooh, a lot of people always ask me, like, what was the most scariest, doing Love is Blind or doing Melodifestivalen? And I always reply, I think, like, Love is Blind was scarier in many ways because when I do Mello and when I'm on that stage, this is my dream. This is something I've always wanted to do. This is my artistry, my creativity. But when I did Love is Blind, the camera's there. It felt so,
Intrusive.
yeah, it was my personal life, my private space, and it was scary in a different way. And you don't know what they're gonna edit, you don't know what other people are gonna think. And I just felt like very naked in a sense. But I'm grateful for that opportunity and that experience because it opened a lot of people's eyes and doors just for me and who I am as a person. I think maybe I got to do Mello much thanks to Love is Blind and the fact that people found me there and like, they saw me and who I am. So I'm grateful for it, and mostly because I actually met my husband. And but it did really, really help me to also just because when you do a show like Love is Blind, there will be a lot of people who uh, send you comments. It can be positive, it can be negative, but there were a lot. That show became kind of big internationally, even not just in Sweden. So it kind of prepared me to do something like Melodifestivalen. Because
Yeah, but now you're in the spotlight as a singer, or as you say, as an entertainer. How does it feel, like this transition from one thing to another?
for me, it feels natural. It's just because I've waited for this for such a long time. I think I've always wanted to do this, and I think I've been waiting for other people to see it too. So like I never stopped from when I was a child. I've been pursuing this dream, and even though it has taken me a while, I'm happy that it's happening now. So I think the transition for me has been just like seamless. Like yes, finally. But I think maybe for people in Sweden, they were a little surprised and shocked because they see me maybe as like Love Is Blind Mera, the reality TV star, and then they're like, oh wait, she's gonna sing as well. Where did that come from? So I'm happy I get to show them what I actually do more than just like getting married on TV. This is what I do.
You know, they knew you from the reality TV show, but we as international fans of Melodifestivalen didn't know you before, and now we know you for Hush Hush. So now that you have, I'm from Wee Wee Blogs, you have this platform, what would you like to say to your international fans?
I would just like to say thank you. I think the international fans are the first ones who showed me support and love, and I get to see glimpses of that from X, from the blogs, and I'm so grateful. My one goal in this was to create a song, a performance that reached internationally, that felt global, that felt like everyone wanted to dance with me. And I'm so happy that you do want to dance with me. You like the song. So just thank you so much for the support.
One final question. Are we gonna see the same choreography? Because this is what I wanna ask.
Um,
Or changes maybe.
you know what? I'm too scared to even think that far ahead because tomorrow at the Final Qual, I won't be performing again.
Yeah.
So you will just be seeing the show.
Video.
Yeah, the video. So if I make it to the finals, I promise I will add some more flavor.
That's good to hear. Really glad speaking to you today. I wish you all the best, good luck, and can't wait to see you maybe in Stockholm.
Yes, I hope so. Really, really hope so.
But guys, as always, don't forget, vote for Mera.
Yes, please vote for me. Thank you so much.